Red Stripe, Premier League. I miss one bag of gold medal pan me no. Red Stripe alone champion boy go. Pan a pour them a singing anthem to. Red Stripe, watcha. Man shall I be the forward boy. Red Stripe Premier League champion boy score. Every goal when I run from boy. Red Stripe Premier League champion boy now. Pop down we run the marathon boy. The bush and never made it that the champion boy pan. Nah man I done a songsters boy. Red Stripe Premier League champion boy.
Good evening and welcome to the Constant Springfield here as we get ready for match day 18. This contest is between Mount Pleasant and Molynes United. Mount Pleasant starting today's encounter in second position on 31 points, 3 behind the leaders Waterhouse. The Molynes United team, they are on 20 points and in 9th position. There's Mount Pleasant. Number 1, Joseph Vargas in goal. Number 18, Kevin Graham. Number 5, and the captain, Ricardo Campbell. Number 14, Sule Makala. Number 6, Liston James. Number 23, Evan Taylor. Number 15, Kevon Isaacs. Number 7, Jamil Hardware. Number 10, Kemar Beckford. Number 19, Cordell Benbow. And number 11, Keslan Hall. On the bench for Mount Pleasant today, number 50, David Swaby. Ronaldo Rodney in 17. Number 4, Alwyn Harvey. Number 26, Johan Wesley. Number 9, Daniel Green. Number 25, Ricardo Gaynor. And number 22, Shaquille Notice. Of course, the coach for the Mount Pleasant team is Paul Tiga Davis. And the team manager is David Galloway. Starting today for the Molynes United team, in goal, wearing number 40, Leon Taylor. Number 6, Jeremy Nelson. Number 7, captain, Devon Hodges. Number 8, Tyreek Wilson. Number 14, Sir Janie Frankson. Number 2, the vice captain, the vice captain, Kemar Seavright. Number 22, Nicholas Nelson. Number 20, Fancy Hugh Stewart. Number 26, Shane Watson. Number 29, Tyrese Wilson. And number 32, Damian Thomas. On the bench for the Molynes United team, number 1, Christian Clouvey. Anthony Greenland is wearing number 27, Teje Dixon number 9, Ryan Brown number 3, Akeem Stewart number 4, Keith Wright number 5, Fakibi Farquharson number 12. The coach of the Molynes United team is Calvin Fitzgerald. Bright and sunny afternoon here at the Constant Springfield. Field looking immaculately cut, but really not in the best of conditions that one would want to see the field in. As we get ready for the kickoff in this match day 18 fixture. Molynes United against Mount Pleasant. Brass, me not get the far right, me not get the Got tape? Oh. Me not get the refer Danian parchment. But me never get the if you put it on this. That's alright, man, yeah. Come put your time. We don't go one side. No man, you have those man. When he cut off, and we have the kickoff for this encounter. Molynes United with the kickoff as indicated by referee Danian Parchment. Ball booted upfield by Sir Gene Farquharson for Molynes. A whistle on the play. Kick to the Mount Pleasant team just on the halfway line. Free kick to Molynes United. Booted upfield by Thomas, Damian Thomas. Molynes with it in the center circle, plays it left side, headed. Here is Cardell Benbow coming down the right side from Mount Pleasant, switches inside to Kemar Beckford. Beckford back to Cardell Benbow, shot and goal, and scores! Beautifully done by Cardell Benbow, just at the start of the game. Beautiful interchange between Cardell Benbow and Kemar Beckford, resulting in an outstandingly well-taken shot by Benbow. Makes it 1-0 in favor of Mount Pleasant. So Cardell Benbow takes his tally to 4 goals and gives Mount Pleasant the early lead in this encounter. Last time the Molynes United team won was against Mount Pleasant, and that was back in October. So Mount Pleasant wasting no time this afternoon here at the Constant Spring Field. Here is Molynes United coming down the right side. Switches it inside. Cleared one time by Mount Pleasant, the Mount Pleasant defender. Here is Molynes United trying to build an attack once again. Trying to find Nelson on the left side. Comes back into the Molynes United half. Booted upfield one time. Headed out by James for Mount Pleasant. Comes to Beckford. Beckford switches it to the right. Finds Cardell Benbow once again. Cardell Benbow switches it back. And it's Keslan Hall trying to pull off a flick there from Jamil Hardware. Unsuccessful. There's a whistle on the play, and the referee ruled that it had gone into touch, for it's a corner kick to the Mount Pleasant team. Cardell Benbow, number 19, setting up to kick this one right-footed. Here he comes. Inside. Headed out by the Molynes United defense. Comes back to Benbow. Benbow lobs it into the penalty area. The goalkeeper goes up, takes it. That's Leon Taylor for Molynes United. Falls into the back of Fancy Hugh Stewart. Here is Molynes United coming forward once again. Jeremy Nelson plays it forward. Only gets it as far as Evan Taylor for Mount Pleasant. Taylor finds Kevon Isaacs. Isaacs loses it to Sergino Frankson. Devon Hodges on the right side loses it to Ricardo Campbell. Campbell plays it into touch, and it's a throw to the Molynes United team. They are in the Mount Pleasant half. Ball headed out there by Kevin Graham for Mount Pleasant. Here is Molynes with it. Watson turns it inside. Number 6, Jeremy Nelson, loses it to Evan Taylor, who's battling away with the Molynes United players in the center circle. Here is James. Plays it inside. Finds Benbow. Benbow finds Isaacs. He's taken down. Whistle on the play. Kick to the Mount Pleasant team just below the center circle. Kick taken. Molynes with it. Plays it a lateral pass to his left. Booted upfield, trying to find Devon Hodges. Jackson clears it, goes into touch on the near side. So Mount Pleasant kicking from left to right. And Molynes United kicking from the right side to the left. Ball easily handled by Joseph Vargas for the Mount Pleasant team. Issuing instructions as he get ready to launch this one forward. Rolls it to his right. Finds Graham. Trying to find Benbow. Is Graham. Gets it back to Hodges. Here is Evan Taylor coming to clean up. Sends it upfield. Only gets it as far as the Molynes defender. Shane Watson, who boots it outside. Goes into touch. Throw to Mount Pleasant. Midway their own half. James throws it long. Gets it to Thomas. Cleared up field one time by the Molynes United team. Molynes appealing for a penalty call there from referee Dane Parchment. Unsuccessful in convincing the referee that that should have been a penalty. Here is Mount Pleasant coming forward again. Keslan Hall on the far side. Turns inside. Lobs it into the middle, trying to find Cordell Benbow. Just a little too far forward for Benbow, and he's unable to keep it on the field. Throw taken quickly by Nelson for Molynes United. Headed back by, here is Jamil Hardware. Touches it easily to Hall. Long kick taken by Evan Taylor. A deflection, and it's a corner to the Mount Pleasant team. Mount Pleasant leading this contest by a goal to nil. Goal scored in the second minute of the encounter by Cordell Benbow. He sets up once again to take a right-footed corner on the right side. Corner taken. Heads go up. Headed out by the number 22, Nelson for Molynes United. They're coming forward. Here is Devon Hodges with it. Trying to turn. Finds Frankson. Back with Devon Hodges on the right side. Turns it inside. Molynes coming forward. Wilson with the ball. Trying to get off a shot. Now is Nelson. Shoots and blocks and goes into touch for a corner kick to the Molynes United team. First corner for Molynes United on the far side. Kick comes over. Lands freely. Here is Nelson with it. Loses it. Cordell Benbow comes away with it. Plays it forward to Kemar Beckford, trying to beat his man, taken down there by Watson. A yellow card shown to Shane Watson for the Molynes United team as he takes out Kemar Beckford, who's heading goalwards. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. Evan Taylor, the number 23, lining up to take this one. Here is Taylor now with this kick. Lobs it inside, the heads go up, punched away by the goalkeeper, Leon Taylor for Molynes United, and puts it into touch for a corner. Another corner to the Mount Pleasant team, this time on the left side. Cordell Benbow it is, who is heading over in that direction to take this corner kick. Sets this one up right-footed once again. Does Cordell Benbow. Here is a corner kick. Headed back by James. Heads go up once again. Headed outside, and it's another corner to the Mount Pleasant team. This time it's going to be Beckford to take this corner. Here is Beckford with the corner. Low corner. Flicked inside there by Jamil Hardware. Unsuccessful. Hammers it back towards the goal. And it deflects from the Molynes United defender and goes into touch for a throw. Here is James now with the corner. With a throw, rather, to Evan Taylor. Taylor back to James. James turns it inside to Hardware. Here's Hardware on the edge of the box. Punches it towards goal. Headed out by the Molynes United defense. It comes back to Kevon Isaacs. Isaacs to Sule McCullough. McCullough to Ricardo Campbell. Campbell turns it right side. Finds Evan Taylor. Evan Taylor flicks it to the right. Finds Cordell Kemar Beckford over there. But it's cleared one time by the Molynes United defense. And it comes to Ricardo Campbell with it on the left side there. Plays it back. Only gets it as far as Fancy Hugh Stewart. Stewart coming forward with it. Trying to get it inside. Only succeed in getting it to Kevon Isaacs. Isaacs plays it forward. But Keslan Hall is ruled offside by the linesman. Kick to the Molynes team. Comes to Shane Watson. Trying to go forward with it. Does Watson. Plays it back to the halfway line where he finds Kemar Seavright. Seavright plays it long into the offensive area. Comes back to Isaacs. It's in the center circle. Here's Jamil Hardware with it. Finds Cordell Benbow. But he's robbed of the ball there by Tyrese Wilson, who plays it back upfield. It goes into touch of Wilson, and it's a throw to the Mount Pleasant team. Here is Sule McCullough with the throw, trying to find Beckford. Beckford plays it back to McCullough. McCullough with the ball, beats his man nicely on the left side. Dribbles, trying to square, but Benbow that is, but only succeeds in getting it into touch. So here's Benbow to take the throw. Sule McCullough opts to take it. Here's the throw into the penalty area. Cleared by the Molynes United defenders. Comes to James, Liston James, finds Jamil Hardware. Hardware plays it left side, trying to find Kevon Isaacs, who handles the ball. A whistle on the play by referee Daniel Parchment, and awards a kick to the Molynes team. Seavright with the kick, plays it right side, and it goes into touch. Throw in, another throw in to the Mount Pleasant team. Here is Isaac finds Beckford. A whistle on the play there. And a free kick awarded to the Molynes United team. Seavright with a kick. Molynes coming forward. Nelson with the ball, dribbling his way in the Mount Pleasant half. Plays it right side. Molynes still in possession. Trying to come forward is Wilson. Ball goes into touch on the near side in the Mount Pleasant half. Here once again is Watson with the ball. Plays it left side. Finds Wilson. Wilson back to Nelson. Nelson dribbles forward. Finds Nelson. Here is Molynes trying to get this one. Trying to get off a shot on goal. A whistle on the play. And referee Daniel Parchment says it's a free kick to the Mount Pleasant team. Mount Pleasant with the advantage so far in this encounter. They lead by a 1-0. Early goal scored by Cordell Benbow. Powerfully taken right-footed shot, getting past the right outstretched arms of the goalkeeper. Here is Mount Pleasant once again with the attack. Here is Keslan Hall with it, trying to get some assistance. He chips it inside, trying to find the Mount Pleasant players. Here's Benbow with it now. Benbow turns it to Kevon Isaacs. Isaacs plays it right side to Jamil Hardware. Here's Hardware trying to beat his man. Plays it back now to Evan Taylor. Taylor plays it, trying to find Kevon Isaacs. Intercepted there by the Molynes United defender, Seavright. And it goes into touch for a throw. Goal kick to the Molynes United team. Here is Mount Pleasant in possession once again. Taylor plays it long, trying to find Beckford. Beckford with a left-footed shot. And it rolls harmlessly past the left upright. Mount Pleasant once again in possession through Taylor. Plays it to his left. Finds Benbow was switched to the left side. Benbow plays it back to Sule McCullough. McCullough with it. Plays it inside. Harmlessly, it rolls to the goalkeeper, Leon Taylor, for Molynes United. Whistle on the play. Kick to the Molynes United team on the far side. Midway, the Mount Pleasant half. Free kick taken. Head cleared by the defense for Mount Pleasant. Shot taken and goes harmlessly over the crossbar for a goal kick to Mount Pleasant. Bright sunny afternoon here in Constant Spring. Here is Joseph Vargas with this goal kick for Mount Pleasant. Headed by Hardware. Here is Hall with it, plays it inside to Beckford. Beckford turns it back, plays it, finds back Hall. Hall with it on the right side, plays it to Liston. Kevon Isaacs. Isaacs with it, and is well handled by the goalkeeper on the second attempt. Lovely cross there from Kevon Isaacs. Here is Mount Pleasant with it once again. Goes into touch. A throw to the Molynes United team. They are in possession now, coming forward. Offside signal there by the assistant referee. Here is Hardway with it for Mount Pleasant. Foul committed there by the number 22, Nicholas Nelson, for Molynes United. Free. Once again, it's going to be taken by Evan Taylor. Midway, the Molynes United half. Liston James it is who takes it. Headed in by. And it goes into touch for another corner to the Mount Pleasant team. Corner kick won by the Mount Pleasant team. Cordell Benbow once again to take it right-footed. Here he comes. Chips it inside into the wind. Comes all the way across. Beckford with it now on the right side. Trying to beat his man. Unsuccessful. And it goes into touch. Goal kick to the Molynes team. Mount Pleasant in possession. Loses it to Molynes United. Thomas plays it inside, trying to find Devon Hodges. Loses it, does Hodges. It comes back to the Molynes United team. Watson. And it's Nelson who puts it into touch for a throw to Mount Pleasant. James with a throw. Throws it to Graham. Here is Graham. Chips it over. It comes back to Evan Taylor. And Devon Hodges with a shot that rolls harmlessly past the right upright for a goal kick to the Mount Pleasant team. Lovely pass by Jamil Hardway. Flicks it to Kemar Beckford. And the offside flag goes up. So Kemar Beckford ruled offside there. He receives right with the kick, plays it to his right, finds Damian Thomas. Thomas with the ball on the far side, plays it long upfield. Comes easily for Kevin Graham. Cleared by the Molynes United Mount Pleasant defenders. Our player is down. Looks to be Nicholas Nelson, who is on the turf, being attended to by the referee. And we get ready to resume the action. Here is Vargas with a kick for Mount Pleasant. Headed out by Steve Wright. Comes back to Steve Wright, who banks it upfield once again. Headed out by Graham. Comes to Benbow. Benbow trying to beat his man. Fails in doing so, and it is Molynes United in possession. On the far side, coming forward, whistle on the play. Kick to be taken by Campbell. Punches it forward, trying to find Keslan Hall in the box. Hall unsuccessful in keeping it inside. And it's a goal kick to Molynes United. Kick taken. Comes on the near side to Nelson. Nelson finds Jeremy Nelson. So we have Nicholas Nelson and Jeremy Nelson on the field for Molynes United. Taylor plays it inside to Beckford, to Benbow. Benbow plays it long, trying to find Keslan Hall. Does so now. Hall turns back with it, loses it to the Molynes United defenders, and they come away with it, building another attack. Molynes United on the right side. Coming forward. Comes to Jeremy Nelson, who loses it to Jamil Hardware. Hardware to Taylor. Taylor to Benbow. Benbow plays it right side. Finds Kemar Beckford. Beckford dribbles forward. Here is Beckford dribbling forward. It trying to make the cross. It crashes into the Shane Watson, the number 26 for Molynes United, and it goes into touch.
Africano.
So to be taken long by Liston James for Mount Pleasant. Doesn't take it long, takes it short. It comes back off the chest of Kemar Beckford to James, who plays it inside, trying to find Sully McCullough. Here's Sully McCullough with a shot off target, and it goes by the left upright. Goal kick to the Molynes United team.
Come on. Bake it, bake it, bake it. Good set.
Nicholas Nelson plays it into the center circle, trying to find Hodges. Hodges is taken down and wins a free kick for the Molynes United team. Damian Thomas trying to take it quickly for Molynes United. Plays it left side. Finds Nicholas Nelson. Cleared one time by Ricardo James. for Mount Pleasant. Goes into touch. Throw to be taken by Shane Watson. Does so. Comes back to Watson. Plays it back now to Tyreek Wilson. Here is Nicholas Jeremy Nelson with the ball. Plays it back inside. Comes back to Frankson. Goes into touch. And a goal kick to Mount Pleasant. Headed on by Beckford, comes to Hall. Holding it up is Hall, trying to find a player. Gets it to McCullough. McCullough sends it forward. Benbow slips, and it goes easily to the goalkeeper. Leon Taylor with it. Rolls it across his area to the right side. Molynes United coming forward. Comes to Sule McCullough, boots it into the center circle, close by. Molynes United with it. Loses it to the Mount Pleasant defenders. James plays it easily to Frankson. And here now is Wilson trying a long shot. It's blocked, but it's still Molynes United in possession. Hardware blocks his passage. And it comes back to Kevon Isaacs. Benbow with it now. Coming forward. Trying to find Kemar Beckford, who outsprints his man, but is taken down. A whistle on the play. And the free kick won by Mount Pleasant. Just under 10 yards outside of the area. On the right side of the Molynes United half. Mount Pleasant continues to lead this contest by 1-0. Cordell Benbow, the goal scorer, in the second minute of the game. Powerfully struck right footer, beating goalkeeper Leon Taylor. All ends up. So Beckford is up. And it looks to be Taylor who's going to be taking this free kick. Four-man wall built there by the Molynes United team. And here now is Taylor coming forward now with this kick. Punches it to the far corner. And it goes into touch for a goal kick. Just curving away from the goal. That free kick from Evan Taylor. Good combination there between Jamil Hardware and Evan Taylor, chest to chest, but they lose it to Molynes United. Here now is Jeremy Nelson coming down the left side, trying to find Devon Hodges. Played out by the Mount Pleasant team. Here is Keslan Hall, trying to beat the goalkeeper. Unsuccessful, just missing out on getting by the goalkeeper. There's Keslan Hall there. And wins a corner to the Mount Pleasant team. Tight race it was that time. Under pressure from the defender. But Hall succeeded in getting a toe to it, but was not successful in getting by the goalkeeper. So a corner to Mount Pleasant. And once again, it is going to be Cordell Benbow to take the corner. Here now is Benbow with the corner. 4 Mount Pleasant players in the box. 7 Molynes defenders. Here is a corner kick. Headed up. Shot and goal by Sule Makala. And it goes into the back of the net. Goal for Mount Pleasant. Sule Makala off that corner kick taken by Cordell Benbow. So Makala makes it Mount Pleasant 2, Molynes United 0.
But them asleep because after the ball come down, them allow the man to kick it. And I deflection beat the goalkeeper still.
Here is Molynes United on the far side coming forward. Floated inside, crashed into Evan Taylor, and it's advantage Molynes United. They earn a throw on the far side, close to the corner flag. Here's a throw. Headed up by Jeremy Nelson. Cordell Benbow trying to head it out. Comes back now to Shane Watson. Here is McCullough with it. Clears it upfield. 1 Mount Pleasant player in the Molynes United half, and that's Cordell Benbow. No, that's Kemar Beckford. Throw won by the Mount Pleasant team. They lead this contest by 2-0. Here's a throw now by McCullough to Isaacs. Isaacs back to McCullough. McCullough plays it back to McCullough. Finds Ricardo Campbell. Here is Evan Taylor with it in the center circle. Finds Jamil Hardware. Hardware heads back in that direction. Passes it only as far as Nicholas Nelson. And it's still Nicholas Nelson with it in the center circle. Plays it right side. Finds Fancy Hugh Stewart. It's back now with Nicholas Nelson. Nelson to Tyreek Wilson. Molynes United in possession. Nelson plays it back. Finds Wilson. Here once again is Nelson. Loses it. And there's a whistle on the play. And it's a kick won by the Mount Pleasant team. They lead by 2-0 in this encounter. Molynes United looking for another game without a win. The last time they won was back in October when they beat Mount Pleasant by 1-0. Here is Jeremy Nelson with it once again for Molynes United in the Mount Pleasant half. Loses it, the whistle on the play, and he wins a free kick. So a free kick won by Molynes United. Just outside the penalty area, the Mount Pleasant penalty area. Joseph Vargas shouted instructions as he seeks to construct a wall. Kemar Seavright it is, who's going to be taking this one. He's the vice captain of the Molynes United team. Oh, here we are now with this kick to be taken now by Seavright. Steps up, hammers it towards the goal, and it goes over the crossbar. Goal kick to Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant on the attack once again. Isaacs finds Benbow on the left side, turns it inside, does Benbow. Only gets it as far as Seavright. And Molynes comes away with it. Here is Hodges coming over the halfway line. Finds Tyreek Wilson. Here is Molynes in possession in the penalty area. Lining up to take the shot is Seavright. No, that's Jeremy Nelson. Interception there by Keston Hall. Plays it right side, finds Kemar Beckford. Here's Beckford, plays it to Hall. Here's Hall now with it. Shot on goal, blocked. But he was ruled offside. Here is Winder on the far side. Shot on goal by the Molynes United. He well saved there by Joseph Vargas for Mount Pleasant. Vargas boots this one long upfield. Comes back to the Molynes United. Free kick won by Molynes. Steve right now with the kick. Gets it to Nicholas Nelson. Here is Devon Hodges with it. Evan Taylor comes away with it. Boots it upfield for Mount Pleasant. Trying to find Kemar Beckford. Loses it to Watson. Played upfield by the Molynes United. Comes to Isaacs. Here now is Beckford. Turns it back to Beckford. Benbow with a chance there. Beckford kicked wide. And that's the halftime break here. Mount Pleasant on the stroke of halftime getting an opportunity to make it 3-0. So at the end of the first 45 minutes, it's Mount Pleasant 2, Molynes United 0. Goal kick to Mount Pleasant. Here is Beckford once again. Plays it to his right. Finds Cordell Benbow. Benbow coming inside. Finds Jamil Hardware. Ball handled there by looks to be Nicholas Nelson. A whistle on the play. Free kick won by Mount Pleasant. So Mount Pleasant setting up to take this free kick. Evan Taylor, Sule Makala standing over it. So too is Kevon Isaacs. Looks to be Isaacs who is going to be taking this one. I'm sure he's going to be punching it very hard indeed. Here is Isaacs with it. Shoots and scores! Beautifully taken by Kevon Isaacs. Makes it number 3. Well taken free kick by Isaacs. Well placed. Spanked it to the left of the goalkeeper, Leon Taylor. So in early second half action, it's Mount Pleasant 3, Molynes United 0. Here is Mount Pleasant on the attack once again. Kemar Beckford plays right side to Jamil Hardware. Pass not well, not well made pass, and as a result, the ball rolls into touch for a goal kick. United. Here is Molynes United trying to come forward. Midway their own half. Nicholas Nelson turns it back. Gets it now into the Mount Pleasant half. Devon Hodges, shot long, taken to the right of Joseph Vargas for a goal kick.
Depending on you this week,
Mount Pleasant leading by 3-0 in this match day 18 contest. Molynes United in possession on the far side. Nicholas Jeremy Nelson chips it inside. Still in possession is Molynes. Sule Makala gets it into touch for a corner to the Molynes United team. It's Fancy Hugh, or rather Tyrese Winter it is, who's going to be taking this corner. Takes it right-footed. Headed out. Hitting the crossbar there. Bears Devon Hodges once again. Comes back now to number 8, Tyrese Wilson. Molynes United still in possession. Comes back to Jamil Hardware, who sends it upfield. Trying to find Kemar Beckford. Cleared one time by Damian Thomas. Throw quickly taken by Beckford. Plays it to Keslan Hall. Hall dribbles inside. Plays it to Kemar Beckford. It goes into touch. The flag was up. Offside call by the official on the far side. Molynes United getting one on the crossbar there. Coming very close to breaking the drought here in this encounter. But it's Mount Pleasant that lead by 3-0. Here is Jamil Hardware in possession for Mount Pleasant. Finds Kessan Hall, who's trying to outrun the defender, but the goalkeeper, Leon Taylor, gets there first. Kick one there by Molynes United. Tyrese Winter is on the ground. Referee calls back the play so that he can get some attention. Winter looks as if he's going to be substituted. Player warming up on the far side. Hodges with the header there. Blocked by the Mount Pleasant defenders. Hodges, who started out the season for Mount Pleasant last year. One of those players coming up through the ranks of the Mount Pleasant team. Here is Wilson once again. Finds Hodges. Plays it long. Back into the Mount Pleasant half. Banks it back into the Here is Benbow on the far side, dribbling forward. It's back with Benbow on the far side. Trying to get by one defender is Beckford. Gets it now. Crashes into the Molynes United defender and goes into touch. Corner kick signaled by the referee. Okay, so Thomas is back up, makes his way back onto the field. Here is Mount Pleasant, shot taken by Hardware. Goes over the crossbar. Here is Molynes United trying to come forward once again. Here is Taylor, takes it down on his chest. Plays it forward to Jamil Hardware. Hardware to Benbow. Benbow trying to flick it with the outside of his foot to find Beckford. Unsuccessful. It comes back to the Molynes United team. Fancy Hugh Stewart. Getting by Jamil Hardware. Dribbles over the half line. Plays it forward. Header there by Kevin Graham. Beautifully taken. It's back now with the Molynes United team. Plays it long to the left. Are they going to be able to keep it inside? No. It goes into touch for a goal kick to Mount Pleasant. A player on the ground seems to be hurt. He's making his way back to his feet with the assistance of Liston James, and he's okay. Header there by Kevon Isaacs. Here is Beckford now. Played by Jamil Hardware for Beckford. Too long. Intercepted by goalkeeper Taylor. Comes back into the Molynes half. Taylor with a header. Whistle on the play. Molynes on the attack. The Mount Pleasant spectators really having fun at this encounter. Here is Graham, plays it left side to Ricardo Campbell. Campbell boots it upfield, trying to find Keslan Hall. Headed out by Nicholas Nelson for Molynes United, and it goes into touch. Throw on the near side, taken by Sule Makala. Comes back to Evan Taylor. Taylor turns it back to Kevin Graham. Graham plays it left side, trying to find Sule Makala. It goes into touch. Throw to Molynes United. Winter coming forward to take the throw. Does so now. Finds Devon Hodges. Hodges heads it back to Winter. Winter gets it into the penalty box. Headed out by the Mount Pleasant defenders. Molynes United setting up for a shot. And they win a free kick right on the edge of the box. Molynes United does. Glorious opportunity now for Molynes to pull one back. Right on the edge of the penalty area. Free kick. Joseph Vargas engineering the construction of this wall here. Sergino Frankson, Jeremy Nelson. All over the ball. Here's a kick. Shot blocked. Unable to get our shot. Again is the Molynes team. And Evan Taylor gets a boot there. But it's Molynes still in possession. Trying to get by Sule Makala. It's Winter. Quickly takes the throw. Here is Molynes still in possession. Easily handled there by Kevon Isaacs. Trying to find Cordell Benbow. Controls it, does Benbow. Here is Benbow coming away. Plays it to Kemar Beckford in front of the defenders. Here's Beckford. Beats the goalkeeper. He's still on his feet. Loses it to the Molynes defenders. Substitution for Molynes, Devon Hodges, the man coming out. And Anthony Greenland it is who comes in. Ball booted out by Molynes. Comes only as far as Sule Makala. But Molynes, they're back in possession. Coming forward is Molynes. Shot blocked. Comes back to Hardware. Trying to beat his man. Shot and goal by the Molynes, Molynes United from way out. Tyreek Wilson with that shot. But it goes high and wide. And it's a goal kick to Mount Pleasant. Here is Joseph Vargas with the free kick, with the goal kick for Molynes, for Mount Pleasant. Here is Isaacs. Dribbles over the halfway line. Finds Jamil Hardware. Broken up by the Molynes United team. They come away with it once again. Molynes United plays it left side. Finds the substitute, Greenland. We're getting his first touch of the leather here, so to speak. Here is Winter on the far side, dribbling forward. Gets it inside, headed by Sule Makala, and just gets it around the crossbar. Could have been an own goal there. But instead, it goes around the upright and wins for Molynes. A corner kick taken, cleared by Mount Pleasant. Comes back to Steve Wright. Here is Kemar Beckford with a mistake there. Here is Beckford now dribbling, has one man to beat. Beckford turns it left side, trying to beat his man once again. He has support now. Here is Beckford getting it to Benbow. Benbow shoots and gets it just over the crossbar. Glorious opportunity there for Mount Pleasant to make it 4. But Benbow only succeeded in getting it over the crossbar. Makala with the header once again. Finds Jamil Hardware. Hardware plays it to Benbow. Benbow back to Hardware. Hardware loses it. Molynes coming forward once again. On the far side. Here is Greenland with it. Turns it right side. Finds Farkison. Shot and goal. Goes wide.
And if you hear a commentator
Frankson
camera on Channel 5, he works.
beating that one from midway the Mount Pleasant half, but was only successful in getting it wide.
Enough balance is a young fan here blowing his
Substitution for Mount Pleasant. Number 7, Jamil Hardware coming out. He is being replaced by Johan Hardware.
You know what is his name? Chip Chop. He's going to chop and chisel and chip chop. Come on, no crooks, man. Let's go. We are leading, my brother. What looks up?
We don't want to get none.
Let's keep the top down. Come on, Chip Chop. You can't start out like that.
Weatherly with his first touch, with his first opportunity of the game to touch the ball.
Come to us.
A bad touch. Here now is Stewart coming forward. Molynes in possession. Shot towards goal from Nelson. Blocked by Evan Taylor. Weatherly finds Taylor in the center of the field. He plays it long upfield. Intercepted by Steve Wright for Molynes. Here is a substitute once again. Greenland. Molynes in possession. Gets it inside. Greenland with it once again. It rolls harmlessly to goalkeeper Joseph Vargas for the Mount Pleasant team.
All right, get up now. Again, yes.
Good intercept
I
in
like that.
interplay there between the
Bring the bushy.
back foot back. That should be Benbow and Hall. But it goes into touch. And it's a free kick won by the Molynes team.
Him give up too easy, man. As Bemba miss a ball, him give up. You know, attack again.
Here is McCullough. Bangs it upfield once again.
Take that, Zombie.
Here is Taylor with it now. Dribbles forward. Does Beckford. Taken down by Fancy Hugh Stewart. And the referee awards a free kick to the Mount Pleasant team. Another substitution coming up, it looks, for the Molynes United team. They trail by 3-0. Here is Campbell. Plays it inside to Isaacs. Isaacs plays it to his right. Weatherly. Not getting to that one. Here is Greenland with it now. Twisting and turning. Plays it left side. Gets it way too far ahead for Nicholas Nelson. And it goes into touch for a throw to the Mount Pleasant team. Looks to be a substitution for Mount Pleasant. Number 20.
Foot now going good. Hello. Hello, take on Taylor right now.
And put on Taylor in the game, then go and take him out. That's what one.
Yeah, substitution for Molynes United. Number 9 coming in. That's Tajay Dixon. Replacing number 20, Fancy Hugh Stewart.
One of the best passers in the Premier League.
Taylor bangs this one forward, trying to find Hall. Goes way ahead of Hall.
Taylor, tell them say I want to go. They put on a Rasta for Molynes, you know, Rasta around the world, but not the football field.
Blood clot, Rasta there.
Here is Benbow. Finds Hall. Beats his man. Handle ball there. Penalty awarded to the Mount Pleasant team. Kessier. Looks to be Steve Wright who handled that ball. And the penalty awarded by referee Daniel Parchment. So this is an opportunity now for Mount Pleasant to make it 4-0. One would expect that it would be Kemar Beckford to take this one. So Mount Pleasant leading this contest by 3-0. Goal scored in the 2nd minute by Cordell Benbow, the 38th minute by Sule Makala, and the lone goal in the 2nd half. Here is Kemar Beckford now, getting ready to take this one. Steps up, the penalty, shoots, and saved by the goalkeeper. Well saved there by Leon Taylor. And a corner to Mount Pleasant. Here's the corner kick. Here is Greenland going down the right side. So one substitute to the other. Substitute Greenland to substitute Dixon. And Molynes United wins a corner. Here is Molynes United. Headed out there by Liston James. Molynes still in possession. Headed out by Kevin Graham. Shot on goal now. Here is Molynes with an opportunity. Nicholas with it. Shot. And it goes miles high there by Jeremy Nelson.
A zombie, oi, oi, oi. Yo, a zombie should have kicked a penalty.
And also football. Every penalty we take an intake. Yeah, and score them. So why you not change them? You can't change them. You can't change them. No, but always get it right after the fact.
Oh, so we have Ronaldo Rodney on the field now. Here is Weatherly now. Turns it inside to Cordell Benbow. Benbow knocks it back to Ronaldo Rodney. Rodney to Weatherly on the far side. Mount Pleasant in possession. Gets it back to Rodney, does Weatherly. Weatherly with it, turns it inside. Cleared one time by Nelson for Molynes. Molynes in possession. Frankson with it, turns it to the right. Finds substitute Tajay Dixon. Dixon plays it forward. Finds Winter. Sule Makala robs him of the ball. Turns it back to Isaacs. Isaacs to Campbell. Campbell plays it to Winter. Number 3, shot on goal by substitute Ryan Brown. But gets it straight to the goalkeeper for Mount Pleasant, Joseph Vargas. Here is Frankson with it. Right-sided pass by Frankson. Finds Winter. Winter trying to get by Hall. Hall gets it into touch. Through to Molynes United. Substitution for Mount Pleasant. So a 15-year-old Ricardo Gaynor gets a start, gets a play here for Mount Pleasant. So he comes onto the field and making his red stripe Premier League debut at 15 years old. Ricardo Gaynor. Here is Molynes in possession. Setting up for a shot. Just getting by the upright on the deflection. Corner kick. And it goes into touch once again. Another corner to Molynes United.
Hey, watch it, Rasta, you know. Got no meat, no that, you know, be a vegetable. Watch it.
Short corner taken there. It goes into touch once again. Third corner straight. Won by Olympic. Here's a third straight corner. Headed out there now by the Mount Pleasant defenders. Goes to the right. Benbow trying to find Beckford. And rolls off the outside of his boot. And goes into touch for a throw into the Molynes team. Here is Molynes coming forward once again. Long shot taken there by Seawright, it looks to be. Just below the half line. But gets it wide. And goal kick to the Mount Pleasant team. Here is Vargas with a free kick. Tache Dixon with the ball, turns it inside. Finds Tyreek Wilson. And Ricardo Campbell makes the clearance, gets it into touch. And a goal kick to the Olympic Molynes team. Here is Wilson with the ball. Headed out there by the youngster for Mount Pleasant. That's Ricardo Gaynor. Here is Rodney. Plays it, trying to find Beckford, does so. Beckford turns it inside, dribbles into the box. Here's Beckford with the goalkeeper alone and gets it into the back of the net. Kemar Beckford makes it number 8 for the season. Beautifully taken. Kemar Beckford gets his 8th goal of the season and makes it Mount Pleasant 4, Molynes United 0. Unsuccessful in getting it past the goalkeeper from the penalty spot, but made no mistake this time as he drilled it to the right of the goalkeeper, Leon Taylor, and makes it number 4 for Mount Pleasant. As we see young Ricardo Gaynor in the central defensive role for Mount Pleasant there. heading this one out, starting what ended up to be the fourth goal for Mount Pleasant. And this would have been the second time in Premier League history that Mount Pleasant would have scored 4 times in a single game. Here is Mount Pleasant coming forward once again. Here is Keslan Hall dribbling across the area, the center circle. Oh, what a beautiful play there by Rodney. A whistle on the play, and a kick one there by Molynes United. Here is Molynes on the attack once again. Frankson with it. Plays it to his left. Finds number 9, Dixon. And Dixon is brought down on a penalty. Penalty. Won by the Molynes team. So, Molynes United has the opportunity to pull one back here. So it looks to be Jeremy Nelson who is setting up to take this penalty for Molynes United. Here is Nelson now. Jeremy Nelson with the penalty kick. He steps up now, shoots and scores! Molynes United pulls one back. Jeremy Nelson, the number 6 from the penalty spot, buries it, gets it to the right of Joseph Vargas to make it Mount Pleasant 4, Molynes United 1. So we have the restart here now. Here is Mount Pleasant on the attack once again. Sule Makala on the far side. Plays it forward to Benbow. Trying to get by his man Benbow. Unsuccessful. It comes back to Mount Pleasant. Free kick won by Mount Pleasant. Says referee Daniel Parchment. Here is Rodney in the center circle. Coming forward with it. Plays it to Weatherly. Weatherly plays it. Dribbles forward. Does Weatherly. Getting by his man. Getting by another. Taken down. A whistle on the play. Yes. Free kick won by Mount Pleasant. Just above the penalty box. So Mount Pleasant continues to lead this contest by 4 goals to 1. 2 goals in the second half so far by Kevon Isaacs and Kemar Beckford. Cordell Benbow scored the first in the second minute, and Sule McCullough on minute 38. And free kick there, taken by the Mount Pleasant team. Well handled by the goalkeeper, Leon Taylor. Booted upfield by the goalkeeper, Taylor. Here is Sule McCullough with it now. Plays it forward, finds Weatherly. Weatherly chips it inside, gets it only as far as the defense for Molynes.
Yes, Makala. Not again. Take it from him. Yes, motherfucker. Woo!
Here is Benbow with it now. Plays it forward, trying to find Hall. Intercepted by Seawright. Seawright standing tall in defense for the that should be the Molynes United team. Here is Benbow finding Keslan Hall, chips it towards goal, does Hall, soft one, and it's easily held by Taylor for Molynes United. Here is Wilson with it, plays it to his left, finds Dixon, Tashay Dixon. He plays it inside, does Dixon. Broken up by the Mount Pleasant defense. Here is Weatherly now, trying to get by his man. Does so, finds Keslan Hall. Hall with the ball in front of the goal. Here's Keslan Hall, beats the goalkeeper and gets it. Oh! He misses it. Keslan Hall did all the hard work, and just to put it into the back of the net, misses it. And the referee says that's the end of this game. So Mount Pleasant coming away with a 4-1 win here in this encounter against Molynes United. So Mount Pleasant opening the scoring in the second minute courtesy of Cordell Benbow. Close out the second half with a 2-0 lead after Sule McCullough made it 2-0 on minute 38. Then it was Kevon Isaacs with an amazing free kick that made it 3-0 in the second half. And then Kemar Beckford, after missing from the penalty spot, with a brilliant solo effort, got by the goalkeeper Leon Taylor to make it 4-0. But a consolation from Jeremy Nelson close to the end of the game from the penalty spot made it Mount Pleasant 4, Molynes United 0. So that's the end of the contest here. Mount Pleasant coming away with a 4-1 win over Olympic, over Molynes United. All right, Coach. Going down by 4-1 to Mount Pleasant, what can you tell us about the game today?
Well, all right. When I went to Molynes and assessed, we had disciplinary problems and we had fitness problems. So immediately I started to address those. So we're doing a lot of physical work, pre-season work, because we were definitely not up to the job physically in terms. So we're kind of a bit stiff and slow now. So this Mount Pleasant team is running fluently and very quick up front, you know. So we tried our best. We conceded some goal that could be, we could avoid conceding those goals. But the quality and the pace of the front three for Mount Salem, really excellent. But the positive about today in all of this is that we finally score a goal. This is my 4th match, and I've never played 4 games in my life and not scored a goal. So we got a goal today, so we have something to build on.
How much is it going to be able for you to motivate the team at this level of the competition? The fact that you took over and you found all these problems and you need to go forward now because you have 2 rounds basically.
Yes, but what really happened, you know, if you really, the games that we play, we were in the game, you know. You see, if we were being mauled and overall and not getting in a position, it will be very difficult. but it is not that way. You know, where we actually compete for 20 minutes, then we slack off for 5 and 10, then we compete again. So we can compete, but we just need to be consistent, competing for 90 minutes, and I think we're getting there.
Talk to us about the next game that you have. What you're looking for?
Down the line, each game I am expecting an improved performance from the team. But definitely, because I don't think we are going to face a better team than this Mount Pleasant team. You know? I don't think we're going, in terms of ball movement, in terms of fitness, in terms of the discipline of the team. So you can see that they are a well coached and motivated team. And I thought we held with our own because the goals that we conceded, we could have done better defensively.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Coach, another 3 points for Mount Pleasant, taking it up to 33 points and up with the top team in the competition. Another good win. Talk to us about the performance from the team today.
What I like today was basically every game we play, every 5 minutes we've been getting chances. Today we take 35 or 39 seconds. And we got a goal that really set the tone today. And I really love that, you know.
Talk to us about the outcome of the game.
Was it
How
good?
satisfied are you with this would have been the second time that Mount Pleasant would have scored 4 goals in a game. How pleased are you about that?
Apart from scoring 4 goals, I think we dominate the game, you know. Yeah, Hardware, wow, coming back, you know, from injury, he had a wonderful game. He was the man of the game. He set the tone, slowed the game down, make those 2 passes, you know. And, you know, overall defenders there, they played extremely good. Sule, Ricardo, and all these guys, you know, they played well.
What else can we ask for from this Mount Pleasant team as far as you are concerned?
They only can grow, you know. Go into strength and just start believing in each other, you know, no animosity, no grudge, nothing at all. Just start believing and start thinking as a team because, you know, if you can see, you'll get something to go off at. Like right now, we're trying to go at Waterhouse, they're leading. So we're trying to catch that front run at the race. So, you know, it's nice, somebody pulling us, and then we're still watching that person who's behind us. So it gives us that momentum and that urge to move forward.
Talk to us about the injection of young Gainer today and how he contributed to the game. In
Well, it was good, you know. It was good to bring him in at this point. You know, we're leading 3-0, 50 minutes ago, you know. I thought it was, I think it was his header that came out back to make that 2 pass to Bushy, who scored the fourth goal. So that's a good contribution. I think that should have built some confidence for him, you know. You know, basically the crowd likes him. So I'm not going to have no preferential treatment, though. Right, you have to come and try and work for a game, you know. So that's the whole thing. I have 2 more of these guys, and once they come and put out that 100 and whatever %, they'll be playing.
Finally, Coach, Cavaliers are a team that Mount Pleasant has never beaten in the Premier League. We have them next. How are you looking forward to that?
It's going to be a good game. So we just sit back and see what we can do about this. Never beat Cavaliers before, you know, but I'm not even thinking about never beating Cavaliers before and put no pressure on us. We have to just see what we've been doing wrong. Until we're doing good, we just try to build on it and let's see the outcome come Sunday.
Thank you very much, Coach.
All right. Sachang.